Michael Anthony, legendary bassist and backing vocalist of Van Halen, has built an incredible career in rock music, yet he has never pursued a solo album. In a recent interview, Anthony opened up about the reasons behind this choice, shedding light on his role in the band and his passion for collaboration. Unlike Van Halen's lead singers or guitarists, Anthony always saw himself as a supporting musician, focusing on tight bass lines and harmonies rather than stepping into the spotlight as a lead singer or songwriter. Bass players often play more of a support role, providing rhythm and harmonies, he explained. I've always been happy contributing in that way, making sure the band has that groove. Throughout his time with Van Halen, Anthony was not heavily involved in the songwriting process, which naturally led to a smaller catalog of personal material. I was never the guy at the front of the stage, and that's okay with me, he said. When you're playing bass, you don't get the same spotlight as the guitar or drums, and that's just part of being in a band. Rather than chasing individual recognition, Anthony found fulfillment in working as part of a team, whether it was Van Halen, Chickenfoot, or his various other projects. That's where I find my joy, being part of something bigger than myself, he added. But while a solo album isn't in his plans, Anthony did reveal something that will excite Van Halen fans. There's a massive archive of unreleased material waiting to be explored. Every time we went into the studio, we had the engineer press record. We recorded everything, every idea we had, he shared. These recordings, spanning decades, remain largely unheard by the public. Anthony expressed hope that Wolfgang Van Halen might eventually go through the tapes, saying, "There's probably miles of the stuff. I'm sure there's material that Eddie worked on alone that fans have never heard." Aside from his past work, Anthony remains active in music today. He's currently involved in a side project with Bon Jovi guitarist Phil X and Aerosmith's touring drummer John Douglas, though details remain under wraps. Additionally, he expressed interest in releasing unreleased Van Halen tracks, particularly from the Sammy Hagar era, hinting that fans may finally get to hear some hidden gems. In the end, Michael Anthony's decision not to pursue a solo album is rooted in his passion for collaboration and his dedication to the collective sound of a band. While he may never release a solo project, his legacy as a key figure in rock music is undeniable. And with the possibility of unheard Van Halen material finally seeing the light of day, fans still have plenty to look forward to from this iconic bassist.